Hey everyone, this is JC, aka Mr. Christmas, and we're here at the Holidynamics facility in Omaha, Nebraska. Not even in the store already, and I can already feel the Christmas spirit on, and you can see all the lights coming through the door. Come on in, let's go see Eric at Holidynamics and see what they got in store for us today. Good morning, good morning. Oh, look.
Welcome to Holidynamics.
Eric, what's going on?
JC, great to see you. We do have some treats for you this morning.
Ooh, what are these? Oh,
We're ready to be eaten.
how do you eat a square donut? And the nice thing about these, they're fat-free in the middle. Did you know that? Yes, fat-free in the middle. Square donut. You guys in Omaha. That just eats better.
Welcome to Christmas, Omaha style.
How could you not be excited to work here every single day? There's just joy and excitement. Oh my God. I got the red going.
Yes. So in
These
this,
all just red trees? What do you
no,
have?
this will actually change color. So you have come into the home of dynamic RGB. So basically what we wanted to do is come out with a kind of a more of a dumbed down technology, kind of an easy technology, I would say, that you don't have to use Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. It's all controlled with a single remote. And so we came out with this about 4 years ago. And we actually started with dynamic RGB, which has a pure white setting, which I'll show you.
Ooh.
And then we also have warm white. So now we have dynamic RGB WW. So all of our products, as you can see, it's all with the change of just a simple change of the button. And then we can
So
make
easy the kids can do it.
so easy the kids can do it. And I loved messing with my neighbors when we first came out with this, because we were like, I had it on blue, and then the next day I kind of switched it into purple. And they're like,
Oh, that probably
wait,
looks good though.
in here.
Yeah.
Change your lights on me.
Customers, they want what's new. They
Yeah.
want to see what's exciting. They, traditional is great, but if you can show me something fun like this and I
Yeah.
can change my house color every single
Yes.
night, that's what they want to see.
So what's cool about it, though, you can start to install earlier because we do have that Halloween color. And we do this in light sets, garlands, wreaths, metal frame. I mean, it's pretty unlimited what we've carried the line through. And what's neat is you can go in here and we can do a chase theme for Halloween.
Now, this could be a great tool or resource to be able to get your customers to install earlier in October.
Correct.
Because now, hey,
Correct.
yes, we're putting up Christmas lights, but we'll give you the added feature of being able to display some Halloween stuff. And if we could front load all the work in October, it's a win for us. They get to display the lights.
So we created, last year we came out with the dynamic RGB bulb, which you would experience. And that too has that 8 colors, 6 different functions. But that was the one thing that was missing in our lineup, was having something for that roofline decor. So we offered up the C9 bulb. Yeah, just a lot of different options, make it fun. And the nice thing about it, now you can use it for year-round lighting. So we do offer, like if you want to change your trees, let's say these are out in your front yard and you want to do, you basically had one tree maybe was red. We have a lockout feature, which we can actually go in and lock down, or you can press on the controller. We can lock out the RF signal. So then we could keep that tree red. We could make one white and one blue.
Love it. And what do we have here?
So we've got some different metal frames, just some different things that we had used this year, just with mixing in some of the different mediums, using your fiberglass with metal frame and light sets. So to just create something different. These are great pieces to put into lobbies, different display pieces. There's a lot of companies that they just call us and they want display pieces. The line and really explain kind of with that dynamic RGB and telling the whole story to it, having that roofline decor really added another element to it, because it's like you can do all this stuff on the ground. I can throw a wreath up in the peak and whatnot, but to be able to do it up top, because what I'm seeing is more people have moved to doing the C9 is really where you can make a lot of money. I mean, if you're doing the install side of it. And by doing this, it's allowed them now to be able to go out and have those different options as well.
I'll say the one thing we didn't do with the dynamic this year or last year was ground lighting.
Yeah.
I think that would really pop.
Yes.
Just doing the around the bushes or the driveway and sidewalk. I think that'd be so much fun.
Nice way to just kind of top it off.
Yeah, absolutely. I love ground lighting. It's like one of our best sellers.
And I'll show you guys more over here also on this piece. But the U-Hub also, you can put in the red, white, and blue for the patriotic. Yeah. And it's basically, you buy it as a hub. And the nice thing is we can put in the dynamic RGB, we can put in a static C9 bulb, we can put in our hub light, which I'll show you guys here shortly. And then you can just hang it, We've had that out forever. I just brought that in today to make sure you were able to see that. Had it out on the shepherd's hook just because, just trying it out through the elements and making sure that they're watertight, water resistant.
And how many are in here?
18.
18.
Yep. So you can put in there, right now we've got a 12-inch is what's actually in that piece right there. This is basically one of our first offerings within holiday lighting was the artistics. And with this, what's neat about them is some of them will have the glaciers. These are great for just you can put them on fence line, you can put them on your roof line on the straights. On the ones that we go up and we're doing the peaks, we've got the patented locking gear where you can go up and have a nice flow of the peak. So you can move those.
Nice.
It doesn't matter then next year. Let's say you did your house and you had 2 peaks. What we used to have to do before we did that was have to mark these like number 1, number 2. Number 1 would be up the first roof line, number 1 and 2. So now it doesn't matter if you put this on the first one, second one, because the next year you can do it to whatever.
I like that. You hear that locking feature too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice thing about these, you can put about 20 of these end to end. So it's just pop, plug, all the way through. And on these, you just have to add in, obviously, your controller to be able to do that. These are just regular plug.
You get, what is it, Huskers you said?
Yeah.
Huskers. Or the candy cane.
I'm going to have to send you a Nebraska hat that you'll have to wear on when you guys do your podcast. See how on that trail that we've done that shift, so there's a shift so it looks like that trail actually that comes to life a little bit. And that's going to be it's a separate piece on a separate controller, so you're going to have a little more flexibility what you want that to look like. And then the joy sign actually comes with 3 different controllers, so you can actually do like what I talked about with the red, white, and blue. Purple's nice. The purple, it's more of like on this it shows as more of a magenta. And in the light bulb or the C9 shows more as a purple. So we have used this set, or people have when they've decorated for breast cancer awareness, have used that light. We actually do a home here in Omaha that's full of a lot of the dynamic RGB.
Which bulbs are these with the net light?
Oh, so this is the new G12. So thanks for bringing that up. So we've got it in a light set and also in a net light. But as you can see, one of the things when you get in here, we've actually labeled this color now instead of just a purple, it's more of a berry. Because this is transparent here, it's showing more of that diode because there's 4 diodes in there. There's the red, green, blue, and the warm white. And then you've got, like with this, the pure white shows more like an iridescent or opal. So that's really cool for like if you're doing a wedding, event lighting, that type of thing where you can do something different. If people don't have a showroom, they can just say, hey, Eric, I'm going to have my customer, I'm going to go meet with them, and then can I do a FaceTime with you, and you can take us on a little tour of the showroom, and we'll do that for them. I don't mention anything with Holidynamics or anything like that, and that helps that process
live.
Yeah. And we're always available to do that. These are really great for weddings, for just big trees going out in the canopies. And then something we did different is you were kind of taking a look over there on the RGB on these snowflakes is we created like a chandelier. So just showing it a different way. Once you put it on the Husker look, that's what sells it. So when people come in, even when I'm not in Nebraska, we're selling it to somebody else. No, I'm kidding. But so we added in this year in the metal frame, the gift boxes, so you can actually change the color of the bow as well. So I've got to get that on a separate controller, but the bow can be different and you can add in the different looks to it there. So you see how I've got both of them going.
Thanks for having us today.